People from all over the United States are moving to Tennessee in record numbers. Around the middle of 2020, we saw inbound migration really ramp up here, and it hasn't slowed down. In today's video, I'm going to go over the top 3 reasons why people are moving here to the volunteer state in record numbers. And if you stick with me to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that you can use to help you find the very best places to live right here in the state of Tennessee. But before we get started, I just wanted to say that my name is Matt Bogosian, and I'm a local real estate agent right here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you're thinking about making the move here, feel free to contact me at any time. My contact information is in the description below. All right, now let's get started. The first reason people are choosing to move to Tennessee is due to how affordable it is to live here versus where they're currently living. Typically, the overall cost of living in Tennessee is much lower than states like New York, Illinois, and California. In fact, according to WalletHub.com, Tennessee's overall state tax burden is the 49th lowest in the United States. Tennessee also has very affordable home prices. According to Zillow, the typical home in Tennessee costs $285,000. Compare that to California, where the typical home is $775,000, and I completely understand why people are moving here. What about gas prices? Typically, a gallon of gas in Tennessee will cost you around $2 less than a gallon in California. Say what? The second reason people are moving to Tennessee is to get their freedom back. People are sick and tired of state governments that are run by Democrats that keep overstepping their boundaries and taking their freedoms away. So what is it that makes Tennessee different? Well, first of all, Tennessee is well known to be a very conservative state with good people that have strong conservative values. Secondly, the Tennessee Republican Party controls the governor's office, a majority in the Tennessee Senate, and the Tennessee House of Representatives. And lastly, Tennessee is a great place to live for responsible gun owners. Tennessee does not require a state permit in order to purchase a gun. They do not require that you register a firearm after you purchase it, and they do not require a permit for you to concealed carry or open carry. All of these things are very appealing for people that are sick and tired of living in places like California and New York, where it seems like a new rule or regulation is put in place every day to strip their rights away. The third reason that people are moving to Tennessee is because it has become a very friendly state for businesses to call home. In fact, Tennessee is such a great place for businesses that in 2021, CNBC ranked it the 5th best state for businesses in the country. The categories that they looked at in the study were cost of doing business, workforce, infrastructure, technology, innovation, and cost of living. It doesn't surprise me that companies such as Nissan, Oracle, Mitsubishi, and Kaiser Aluminum have all made moves to Tennessee. It's not only a better environment for their company, but it's better for their employees. All right, so I promise you guys a bonus tip on a way that you can learn more about the very best places to live in Tennessee. I want you to head over to a website called schooldigger.com. Even if you don't have kids, just take my advice here and head over to that site. On the homepage, you're going to see a map of the United States. Go ahead and click on the state of Tennessee. A little box is going to pop up, and I want you to click on school rankings. The site is now going to generate a list of schools in the entire state, and they're going to be ranked from 1 to like 985. I want you to look at the location of, let's say, the top 100 schools. For the most part, when an area has higher ranking schools, it's going to be a more desirable place for people to live. In my experience, areas with better schools have more shopping, they seem to be safer, they have more restaurants, and they're just a better place for you to look to live. And what this is gonna do is it is at least going to give you a good starting point versus you just throwing a dart at the state of Tennessee and just hoping you find a good place to live. Pick some places from this list and do some research and see if they'd be the right place for you. You need to find out if you can afford it and if it's gonna be something that's attractive to you. All right, guys, by the way, once again, my name is Matt Bogosian, and I'm a real estate agent right here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you are thinking about moving here, or if you have a home here that you would like to sell, I would love to have a conversation with you about that. I have a link down in the description to my calendar that you can just click on and schedule a quick 15-minute phone call. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.